welcome to another edition of the Royal Entrepreneurship and Mentorship Academy. So today we have our invited guests from a construction company in the name of Mr. Stephen Pascal. Mr. Stephen has BSc and Masters in Construction Management, and he belongs to this group, MNIOB, CORBON, which is going to tell us the full meaning later. So, Mr. Stephen Pascal, you are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
You are welcome, sir. So, to your background, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, like we have heard, my name is Mr. Stephen Pascal. I'm a Nigerian. I was a student like you, from the primary school to the secondary school and to the university. At university, I studied civil engineering, and I have my master's degree at construction management at the University of Lagos. Okay, I've been in the construction industry now for about, say, 15 years. Thank you, post-graduation. And I have been able to be subscribed to membership of some professional body like moderator listed 2. The MNIOB means Member of the Nigeria Institute of Building, and the CORBON, which is Chartered Institute of Building in Nigeria. So I am a project manager. I have my PMP means Professional Project Management, and other professional bodies. I practice actively in the construction industry in Lagos State and across the nation. I major in building construction. Now maybe in our discussion we'll get to know more about engineering. Civil engineering is a wide field, a very wide field. Then we have the water engineering, we have highway engineering, we have infrastructure engineering, then we have the building engineering. That's where I major. I think that was a recap of my profile.
Thank you very much for that. Today's topic that we are discussing is commitments. So in a layman's language, what is commitment?
Commitments, everybody has a dream. And I'm sure you sit there looking at me right now, you have a dream. There's something you are thinking of. Oh, when I grow older, when I'm out of school, I want to be this, I want to be that. Don't say I want to be a doctor, don't say I want to be an electrical engineer, I want to be an accountant, I want to be an architect, I want to be whatever. Being any of these things require commitments. Requires commitments. So I would just in simple terms tell us what commitment means. Commitment means giving your time and to the cause you believe in. That is applying yourself to become that thing that you want to be. I simply put, if we look at, let's go a little further, let's look into the dictionary, the English dictionary, because commitment is an English word, right? It's an English word. So let's quickly look into the dictionary and see what in the dictionary say commitment is. Let me look into the Merriam-Webster dictionary. It's there on the screen if you can see. Let me the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines commitment as an act of committing to a charge or trust or an agreement or pledge to do something in the future. I take that again. An act of committing to a charge or trust or an agreement or pledge to do something in the future. So let's look at what the Cambridge says is. The Cambridge Dictionary defines commitment as a willingness to give your time and energy to something that you believe in. A willingness to give your time and energy to something that you believe in. So you can see, following from these two definitions that this two major dictionary has given us, we see that commitment is all about you, your time, your energy to that cause which you believe.
Thank you very much. God bless you for that. So, what's the step to take by the students in their studies?
Beautiful. Look, like we have said, commitment, right? We said giving your time and energy. So, in the course of this discussion, there is a video I will play out for. One of the videos enumerated 6 steps to commitment. So as a student, what is before you right now is your academics, right? Is your academics. You want to excel, you want to do well, you want to have the top grades in your studies, right? So one of the things that you must do as that champion, as a student, is to study your books. Study, which means you put your time and energy into studying your books. When I mean study, I'm not saying solo study, not go on your own. You attend classes, you do your homework, you write your tests, you prepare for your exams and write them. Right? So what are the things that you need to do to study well? One, you must have the right materials to study. Number one, you must have the right materials to study. 2, you must set aside time of study, dedicated time to study your books. 3, you must avoid distractions of any kind. You must avoid distraction of any kind. I take again, first, you must have the right materials. 2, you must have a set up time for study. 3, you must cut out distraction. You must have a mentor. Now, you already have mentors. Maybe you just have not realized yet. Your teachers, the school teachers, are your mentors. How do I mean? Because they guide you in your study. Are you following me?
Yes.
They guide. And when you have issues with your study, maybe in the way of question, you are trying to solve one mathematical question, you're not having understanding of it. You can ask your teacher, right? You can ask your class teacher, your mathematics teacher. Oh, sir, ma, as the case may be, I'm trying to solve this simultaneous equation. I'm trying to solve this quadratic equation to balance it. It's not balancing for me. I can't solve it. How do I go about it? The teacher, he or she has advanced knowledge, right? Yes. He or she is ahead of you, so she can guide you, or he can guide you on how best to solve that question. So that qualifies that teacher as a mentor. Because when you come with a question, also you have mentors at home. Your parents, of course. Your guardians. Your big brother and sister. Your uncles. All of these constitute mentors. So in a bid for you to be committed to your study or to excel in your study, you need mentorship. And these people will provide mentorship for you in your course.
Thank you very much for that. So before we go on a break, I have another question for you, which is there. What is the biggest decision you have ever made over the last 1 year?
You see, every day you make decisions every day, right?
Yes, sir.
Every day you decide on things. What I want to eat, you want to go, what you want to wear, right? All these are decisions. What time should I arrive at school? What time should I leave school? Now, you have to decide. But one of the biggest decisions I have made this year is to be punctual for everything I want to be involved in. Punctuality.
So we are going to go on a break now. Please stay tuned.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let us